which is really exciting. There's lots of stuff going on, meeting lots of folk, lots of hobnobbing and saying hi to guys. And
hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're on it with the Sullivan family. We haven't talked about these in the longest time. Well, it's been about a week anyway. But Ben is in the news every single day and he is loving it. Do you all remember the time when they recently announced that they were heading for stardom? In fact, they are going to be full-time YouTubers, you know. They are going to be famous in the world of YouTubering and family vlogging and everything else.
we both made the decision, didn't we, to just go, do you know what? We are working obviously on YouTube, Facebook as well, and Instagram, and it is generating an income. It's generating an income for us. So we both said to each other, well then why don't we do YouTube full time?
But after they announced that, you know, they've gone from strength to strength. They've reached 30,000 followers on Facebook. It's going incredibly well for the young Ben Sullivan and his clan of clans, right, up there in the northeast of Scotland. They're doing amazing things. They're being inspirational. They bring joy and fun and laughter to the family vlogging fraternity, right? And they've been recognised all over the place, including this local business event that they've been invited to. Ben, you are so special.
Right, on to the very exciting news. Hang on a minute, where's my poster? So, as we've been growing a bit on Facebook and YouTube and all that kind of stuff, I mean, Zoe and I probably suffer with imposter syndrome anyway, you know, but we're being recognised as influencers, especially in the north of Scotland. We've been recognised in the paper.
They did in fact make the papers, recognised as the true influencers that they clearly are these days. How the Sullivans went from part-time vloggers to one of the top family influencers in the northeast. That's right, Ben, you are absolutely right. You are spot on. You are famous. What started out as a part-time hobby has turned into a family business for social media creators Ben and Zoe Sullivan and their 12 little cherubs. That's right. It doesn't quite say cherubs, but I added that because, you know, absolutely. Since 2018, the couple racked up more than 50,000 followers across social media, boasting family-friendly content or pedo-friendly content, you know, whatever the case may be. So yeah, basically they certainly arrived as influencers, and they've been recognised all over the place now. They've been invited to this special event only for local successful businesses, and they're going to enjoy it.
And stuff like that, as being influencers and an influential family, I suppose, on social media and stuff.
Oh, most definitely, Benjamin. You are the most influential family on YouTube at the moment. I can't think of another family I'd rather be influenced by than the Sullivan family. You've influenced tens of people to do what? I'm not quite sure what, but, you know, yeah, influential.
So we've been invited. It's a local business evening. Can you see that? So it's a local business open evening on the 3rd of August. Lots of local businesses in the Cairngorms area in the north of Scotland at the Cairngorms Activity Centre. So they'll
weird, yes, we're on with the Cairngorms Activity Centre. That's exactly where they're going. And this activity centre, they do lots of different events or activities, as you will, right? You can buy like water-based events, hiking-based events, all sorts of things, right, that they put on, and it looks fabulous. And they are putting on a local business open evening, of which Ben has absolutely not just thrown his family under the bus in terms of where they're going to be next Saturday evening.
be free activities to take part in, including laser tag, water sports sessions, and disc. They call it that golf. That, you know, that disc golf thing. Is it like a frisbee thing in it? That's a new sport in it. There's also going to be food available and all that kind of stuff, and burgers and hot dogs. And
well, funny you should mention that, Benjamin, because I have here the list of things to do with this event, right? So according to their Facebook page, right, the refreshments to which you just mentioned, that makes you such an amazing influencer, they've invited you, and they're going to provide entrees and entertainment and refreshments and food and drink and all sorts. They're putting it on, they're laying a platter on for the famous Sullivan family, who are they've just made it now. They have made it, and they are just famous in terms of like family flogging, right? But according to this Facebook page, right, refreshments. We will have a barbecue where you can purchase delicious burgers and hot dogs. We cater to dietary requirements so everyone can enjoy. Please specify this on your RSVP. Alcoholic and soft drinks will also be available to purchase. Notice the word purchase. Ben, purchase. That's right. It's they've not invited you to dinner or anything, right? They haven't invited you to have a meal out, right? To be fair to them, they don't know who you are, right? I'm certain of that. If they knew, and if it was like some highbrow event, which is what you're claiming it to be, they probably would put on dinner for you, right? Not just a barbecue in the garden, and and you have to pay for it. And just imagine, how many kids are you taking with you, right? That's going to cost you a small fortune, Ben. Are you going to... I bet you eat before you go. I bet you do, don't you? You're going to eat from Aldi or somewhere like that. You're not going to buy the burgers and everything because it's going to cost you an absolute arm and a leg, right?
so we've been invited along as influencers and local business people, I suppose. Well, we are. I don't know. We are business people now, because we're doing it self-employed. We're self-employed, so we are a business. And obviously we've got Facebook and Instagram and YouTube and all that kind of stuff. So we're really happy to say we've RSVP'd and accepted that invitation. And that.
So Ben is coming across like they've been specially invited and it's been amazing. We are these influencers now, and they have recognised us for such an event, right? But this is the Facebook page, the event which has been created, and it just seems like it's very much open to anybody, if I'm being honest. It does. It's free to enter. Are you a business in the Cairngorms? Join us for an evening of fun, adventure and networking with other local businesses. What kind of networking are you going to do in Benjamin? That's the question, isn't it? But yeah, it's all free. You can bring your kids, and it's all there on Facebook. It seems like it's quite an open, right? It's an open event. It's an open business evening, right? So, yeah, I mean, you may have got a flyer through the mail, Ben, or something like that, right? But it seems very much... Actually, that poster looks quite unprofessional, if I'm being honest with you. It's knocked up on Microsoft Word. It's just... Yeah, professionals, eh? They didn't come to you for special, like, poster privilege? You didn't want to mock up a poster for them, Ben? I'm sure you could do that, or get your lovely wife to do it on her Cricut. That could have happened, but no, they wouldn't come to a local business like you, really, would they, for help with poster making, right? It looks all very professional, doesn't it?
That's for next Saturday, 3rd of August. So next Saturday, 3rd of August in the evening.
I'm sorry, Ben. When was it again? Is it next Saturday in the evening? Next Saturday, 3rd of August. Is it in the evening? Next Saturday? Is it, everybody? Is it next Saturday? Did he say it was next Saturday? Where are you going to be next Saturday, is it, Ben? Is it going to be at this event next Saturday in the evening? Is it next Saturday in the evening that you're going to be at this event? Are you taking your kids, in fact? Tell everybody. Why don't you? How many people are watching this, Ben? How many people? Up to 10,000 people? I just hope that there's not one or two crazies in the crowd, you know, because what are you going to do, right? Am I right? What will one do if there's one or two crazy people heading on up to the Cairngorms next Saturday evening, isn't it? Maybe some of the crazy people that we mentioned already live in the Cairngorms and already have businesses and already are going to this event and already will meet your kids. Wouldn't that be fun times, isn't it? That's what you want, isn't it? You don't give a fuck about your kids. But anyway, you know, why should anybody else, isn't it?
And we're really looking forward to that because it'll be a lot of fun for the kids. But also, it's nice to be recognised, isn't it? It's just nice to be recognised. It's great. So
oh, Benjamin, you are the most recognisable, rounded person in the... Rounded? Round. I was going with some sort of round... Like Penfold, right? Penfold. Everybody knows who Penfold... I know... Okay, so, yes, you're the most recognisable family vlogger in the northeast of Scotland, for sure, yeah. Most definitely. You are being recognised for all the wrong reasons, Ben. All the wrong reasons. And yet you don't even know it. Please, can you explain to everybody why you do what you do? Because it doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't, right? Honestly, it's ridiculous. You know, you put your kids out there, you put them out for anybody to go and get, should they wish to get them. They can do, right? You know, put them on a platter for anybody on the internet just to pop down and say, all right, yeah, come, kid number 1, kid number 2 in the back of the van, right, let's go. Yeah, that's exactly what you're doing to them. And it does not make sense to me whatsoever. I don't get it. I don't get it, right? But some might say, well, Dougal, you're doing the exact same thing. You are putting out there where his kids are going to be next Saturday evening. Well, that is very true. But, you know, how do I know where they're going to be next Saturday evening if it wasn't for Benjamin? Right? I know I should be better than that, but at the end of the day, Ben, listen to me, all right? You put your kids on the internet, bad things will happen to them. That's not me threatening you. It's just saying, it's just a fact, right? You put your kids on the internet, and eventually something bad will happen, right? And if nothing bad actually happens, you're fucking lucky. You're very, 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 very lucky, and you've got away with it. But best case scenario is that your kids hate you for putting them out on the internet, right? That's best case scenario.
So that means, you know, everything we're doing is going in the right direction. And obviously a big thank you to you guys as well that support us out there on our platforms on YouTube and Facebook and that. You know, we really, really appreciate it because obviously you're helping us to grow as well.
Absolutely, not forgetting all the weirdos that watch you on a daily basis, you know, because at the end of the day, anybody that watches family vlogging in the sense of, yeah, I love your kids, or I want to be part of your family, you know, that sort of person, they're the only type of people, weirdos, that are actually going to watch you, right? I mean, I don't really care what you say. But if you watch family vlogging as entertainment, there is something seriously wrong. Absolutely seriously wrong. It's hard enough me watching family vlogging to try and get clips together to make a video. Because you see all this crap that they put the kids through on a daily basis. And it is crap. It is upsetting to watch, but, you know, that's family vlogging for you. And yet some people watch it for entertainment purposes. Please stop watching it for entertainment purposes. It's not entertaining watching children suffer. So
on to the exciting news. We are going to make a weekend of it. With all this going on, we're staying in the McDonald Aviemore Resort for one night as well. And we're going to do a little bit of a review while we're there and you know, do the normal thing that we do and have a...
So not only are they saying where they're going to be next Saturday evening at this local business soiree, right? They're actually telling us where they're going to be staying of that evening, right? Because they've already been there a few months ago, right? About a month or so ago, they were actually there, and this is where they went. Well, it's very lovely, Ben, it does. But telling people in advance of time where you're going to be staying is probably not the smartest move on. I thought you were supposed to be clever business people, right? That's what you're claiming. We've been recognised as being this amazing business family and amazing influencers, and we're amazing, and it's so lovely to be recognised. But that's recognised for the wrong reasons, Ben. Not the smartest tool in the shed, are you? No. Moron.
Look at the hotel and all that kind of stuff, but we're also going to be doing the obviously there's a swimming pool there and all that kind of stuff, and if we're in two minds whether to, so we're going to go down on the Saturday in the morning, we're going to get down to the hotel, book in, hopefully go to the pool and stuff and use the facilities, going to Aviemore, then go to this do in the evening.
Go on, Ben, tell me more. Do tell me more. Where else are you going to be? You're going to be in you're going into this like place in the morning, this where you're staying. You're going there in the morning, and then you're going to go into Aviemore for a little bit of an afternoon, and then you're going to go to this thing in the evening. What else are you going to do? Please do give me a little schedule. That's a good idea, isn't it? Give me a schedule. I'll write it down. And I'll distribute it amongst like the weirdos that watch your family, right? I'll get some flyers written. Yeah, I'll do some flyers. We can do it together, Ben. Brilliant. Spot on. We will get together and we will brainstorm a flyer, an advertising campaign, so everybody on the internet knows your exact movements next Saturday evening and daytime and everything else.
Which is really exciting. There's lots of stuff going on, meeting lots of folk, lots of hobnobbing and saying hi to guys. And
oh, hi, Benjamin, you little devil, you. Going to be hobnobbing with the locals, is it? It's going to be a hobnobbing event. But what kind of event do you think this is going to be? You're going to be hobnobbing with people. It feels like quite a local, like, shit event, right? Not going to lie. Not putting the event down and the organisers. I'm sure they have the best of intentions. But there's actually no indication about what's going to go on at this event. Are you going to go there? Because it's supposed to be about networking, right? That's what you're doing, networking. But you have nothing to network to, right? Or about, because you are a YouTube family, right? Who exploits their kids for money, right? That is your that's your thing, right? So what are you going to network to other people who do business, right? Because you can't sell to them, you can't offer services to them, you don't do anything, right? Maybe you can buy services off other people, maybe that's what you're going there for, but you just want to put your name about, look at us, we're amazing influencers, we've been invited to this event, it's so exclusive and we're going to hobnob with the locals, you know? Oh, I'd love to be there.
Local businesses and things, that'd be great for us. And then obviously back to the hotel, and then the next day, Sunday, we either stay around Aviemore or we might go to Landmark. We're not sure yet.
Okay, I see you. You're going to put out there not just what you're doing that entire day, but the day after as well. You might be going to Landmark, and it's not as if we don't know where that is because you've been there a million times before. It's one of your favourite places, in fact, isn't it? So you might be going to Landmark, but don't worry, guys. They're keeping us in suspense. They might not be going to Landmark. They might be going to Aviemore instead. So it's so exciting. It's keeping us on our toes. What will they possibly do? What will they come up with? Will they go to Aviemore, to the shops, and to go to Costa or Starbucks? Maybe they go to Coffee Number One just to change things up a little bit. Or maybe they'll just head to Landmark because that's where they go all their friggin' time. Possibly.
We're not sure what we're going to do yet. But that's the exciting news, guys. Honestly, it's really exciting. It's really lovely to be invited.
I can see it in your eyes, Ben, the glint in your eyes, that you are so excited to be recognised as the influencers that you clearly are now. You're doing so well for yourselves. It's not as if you needed any help whatsoever, not your kids or anything, pimping them out, handing them over to strangers, letting everybody know where you live on the daily basis. And if you think that I'm wrong, right, just watch this little clip taken from the very same vlog where he announced exactly where they're going to be next Saturday evening. And he has explained to everybody exactly where they live, in the exact town where they live, exactly where they live, how to get to their back garden.
There's all these things now that we have to factor in. Can you not get in the gate? What's the matter? Isabel's got a spider, so they're not going through the gate. How lucky are we? What are you doing? Have you got like a real... Look. She's got a real spider. Are we lucky to just live like literally right here? And you can go straight there to the beach. We're so lucky.
So you just come off that path, up from the beach, along that path, and just to the side there's a little inlet where their house is, their back garden. You could just pop in the back garden and nobody would be any the wiser. You know, you could take a child, you could go off with... It's perfect. You've given people a blueprint to how to fuck up your kids' lives, right? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Honestly. So basically this entire thing, right? Yeah, you've got Ben here. He's on cloud 9, isn't he? Because he thinks he's so special, being influencers of the year, you know? He's been invited to this exclusive event where he's going to hobnob with other business people, and it's going to be fabulous, right? And there's going to be refreshments there. Okay, they have to pay for those refreshments because they're not famous enough yet, you know? And, you know, in time, maybe they're going to go to events where it's going to be free food, right? But right now they have to pay for their hot dogs, right? So there's that. He's happy, but he's also explaining to the world exactly where they're going to be. And I want to point out, right, how wrong that is. But I also want to point out that I know very much that I'm going to get people saying to me the exact same thing, that I'm being hypocritical because I'm putting it out there too, right? I'm doing that. I'm doing it for... Oh, fucking hell, my fucking knee. Jesus Christ. Sorry. Pain. Jesus. Ow. Ouch. Actually, ow. Oh, what the hell? So yes, I'm nothing if not real on this channel. I'm not editing stuff out. Jesus, if it's ow, right. So I'm not. What was I saying now? Ben, yeah, right, and me, right. This is not my family, right. I stand for child protection. I actually do, and some people will say, oh, but yeah, but you're putting it out there, you're putting his kids out there, and you're telling everybody where his kids are gonna be. But think about this for one little second, right? I'm not the one that said it in the first place. How do I know where his kids are gonna be, right? How do I know? Just think about that for a second and go to the source, all right? Go and tell the source where to go, because, you know, other people will have this information, right? Other people get it, and then they'll do with it what they want to do with it. So, yeah, I get where people are coming from with the hatred towards me. I get it. I completely understand it. I'll put it to one side, and I put it in the filing cabinet that I have over here, right, with ideas and suggestions. But for now, life lesson, Ben. don't put out there where you're going to be in advance of you going there, because it creates a portal for people to come and kidnap your kids. You get it? No? Okay. Right, until next time, please give this video a massive thumbs up, comment all of your thoughts about it down below, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Until next time, have a brilliant day. It's a brilliantly sunny day outside. Stay inside long enough to watch my videos, then go outside and enjoy yourself. That's the order of the day. Until next time, have a lovely day, and bye-bye.